Boy, it's raining cats and dogs out there. Okay, today is March the 8th, 2023. We're going to bring a presentation to you, not no comedy presentation, nor anything else, but we will be in a scientific mood. Previously, we had a R and L presentation presented to you, and we went so far in regarding the mechanism of air. We have drawn our conclusion of what we've been researching for years, independent research. What make things work and things that are invisible? How close can we get to see or understanding? We can only put you in a pictorial mental view that if you look at cyberspace, electronic data, or I may be saying this, but you get the understanding that communication come through a tool, what we call computers or phones or whatever, and it's out there in the air, which we call it cyberspace. And your phone is equipped to receive what message is going to come to it and what message is going to come to your phone, it follows or whatever. Previously, we did the video on the mechanism of air, that air not only goes through our respiratory system, gets in the bloodstream, and it travels back up to the brain. And the brain, once it goes through there, you exhale carbon dioxide, whereas it's considered as a waste. But in that waste, there's something traveling. There's all kind of things traveling in that waste. As we say, carbon dioxide. You got viruses, bad breath, internal looks, or whatever, if you really focus. But we also stated that the communication of mankind, the network, that we network to each other out there in that air mass, not the air cyberspace, but the mass of air, the creation of life. And without air, there will be no life. Maybe it'll be something else or whatever. We also stated that air travels through the respiratory system, back up through the blood system, back to the brains, and the thought of mankind is like a cyber data. It's travel out there in the airspace or the air atmosphere. And when we breathe, we are inhaling all kind of air network. Remember we said that if the phone ring is equipped to come to your phone, nobody else's phone, so it was meant for that phone to ring. So it's the same thing about the air mechanism through mankind, all living things. It has its own destination, and the creator, he knew what he was doing before mankind even thought about computers or this and that. But we derived that it's best for us not to come on social media, and mention these things to the world, because it can cause a confusion with people who don't understand. It's a little deep. The head system of mankind, sometimes we call it the dome system, sometimes we call it the brain system, neurology, etc., etc. But the head system of mankind is up in here, is that computer. And the great creator created that up there in his own way, that his mechanism can only understand it and do what it's supposed to do. In other words, the mechanism of the creator up on this earth or this space is a controversial mechanism. Something got to be happening or this and that all the time or whatever. We know we spent a lot of time with this, but we do have the manuscripts of our final conclusion about error. And like we said, we don't want the world to know anything unless it is done through a seminar or through a workshop, through an explanation. We wouldn't dare to upset the world of what's going on with air through your head system. But anyway, we will get back with you. Maybe the next time you see me, I'll be doing comedy or I'll be doing music, but I also do science. I do the phenomenal science, the extraordinary, the things that man searches for, but he has his conclusion, then we have our rights for our conclusion. We will see you later, and we will see you the next time. Thank you.